Chapter 3, Managing Systems Projects. This chapter describes project management and explains how to plan, schedule, monitor, and report on IT projects. I was a project manager for 7 years with IBM. Chapter Objectives. Explain project planning, scheduling, monitoring, and reporting. Draw a project triangle that shows the relationship and time. Create a work breakdown structure, identify task patterns, and calculate a critical path. Project planning. Project management includes planning, scheduling, monitoring, and controlling and reporting on information system development. What shapes a project? Successful projects must be complete on time, within budget, meet requirements, and satisfy users. What is a project triangle? Challenge: to find optimal balance among the factors. Any change in one leg of the triangle will affect the other legs. Project planning. Work breakdown structure. Breaking down a project into series of smaller tasks. Gantt chart is a horizontal bar chart representing a set of tasks, shows planned and actual progress on a project. Simplifies complex projects using task group. A Gantt chart can be created within Microsoft Project. Project planning, WBS continued. PERT/CPM charts. Program Evaluation Review Technique was developed by the U.S. Navy to manage complex projects. Critical path method was developed by private industry. It utilizes a bottom-up technique and is useful for scheduling, monitoring, and controlling actual work. And it displays complex task patterns and relationships. The critical path is a series of events and tasks with no slack time. If you're late with the critical path, the entire project is late. Project planning. Identifying tasks in a WBS. Task or activity. Any work that has a beginning and an end. Requires the use of company resources such as people, time, or money. Should be small and manageable. Projects have events or milestones. Events or milestones are recognizable reference points used to monitor progress. Project planning, WBS. Identifying tasks in a work breakdown structure. Listing the tasks, estimating task duration. Can be hours, days, or weeks. Time estimates made by project managers. Best case estimate, probable case estimate, worst case estimate. After making estimates, the manager assigns a weight to each estimate and calculates the task duration. Project managers at IBM asked technical leads for estimated task durations for work that needed to be completed. Task patterns. It's the arrangement of tasks in a logical sequence. Can involve dependent tasks, multiple successor tasks, and multiple predecessor tasks. Using task boxes to create a model. Project scheduling. Critical path, as mentioned before. A series of tasks which, if delayed, will affect the completion date of the overall project. If any task on a critical path falls behind schedule, the entire project will be delayed. Calculating the critical path. Review patterns. Determine the start and finish dates, which will define the critical path. Project monitoring and control. Maintaining a schedule. Most projects run into some problems or delays. Project managers monitor and control the work by anticipating problems, avoiding them, and minimizing their impact, identifying potential solutions, and selecting the best way to solve the problem. Reporting. Project status meetings. Project managers schedule regular meetings to share updates, discuss common problems, and explain new techniques, help collect data from team members, and conduct brainstorming sessions. Project status reports, regularly communicated by project managers to supervisors, upper management, or users. Managers must communicate potential problems to the management at the right time. As a project manager, I held daily project status meetings during the project, communicated status reports to delivery project executives, which were senior project managers. Risk management. Steps in risk management. Develop a risk management plan. Review the project scope, stakeholders, budget, schedule, and any other internal or external factors that might affect the project. Define project roles and responsibilities. Risk management methods and procedures, categories of risk, and contingency plans. Identify the risk. List each risk and assess the likelihood that it could affect the project. Steps in risk management. Analyze the risk. There are two ways to analyze risks: qualitative risk analysis and quantitative risk analysis. Qualitative risk analysis evaluates each risk by estimating the probability that it will occur and the degree of impact. Quantitative risk analysis helps understand the actual impact in terms of dollars, time, project scope, or quality. Create a risk response plan. A risk response plan is a proactive effort to anticipate a risk and describe an action plan to deal with it. Monitor risks. Conduct a continuous tracking process. Monitoring risks will occur throughout the project lifecycle. Project management's bottom line. Project managers must be alert, technically competent, and highly resourceful. Strong communication and human resource skills are necessary. When problems occur, the project manager's ability to handle the situation becomes the critical factor. Chapter summary. Planning, scheduling, monitoring, and reporting all take place within a larger project development framework, which includes three key steps: creating a work breakdown structure, identifying task patterns, and calculating the critical path. Risk management is one of the most important concepts within the project management, and it is managed within all phases. Read Chapter 3 and review the key terms at the end of the chapter.